It's Friday! Oh, what a day yesterday. Oh man. I run a vinyl graphics company. We are countrywide. Technically I'm the office manager slash my boss's assistant slash whatever the hell he needs me to do, but he's in Europe for the next 5 weeks. So I'm in charge. I run the show. So I call it mine right now. When he gets back, he can have it back because I'm sure I'll be done with it by now. So we have a guy that we hired. Well, I hired. I did a couple of interviews. Seemed like a really good guy. Former Army. I seemed to really like him. Brought him out. He worked locally for a little while. Everybody liked him. Went to Florida on a trip. Hard worker. Never had any issues out of him. Went to California. He was doing well, and then something flipped, and he just decided that he is better than this, that he is God, and everybody needs to bow down to him, which doesn't work out well in this company. All the guys who put graphics on are contractors. They're all on a level playing field. And he thought that he should be treated like he was the best thing in the world. Well, he didn't get that treatment, so he decides to quit. Well, like I said, they're contractors. And he was on a contract that ends July 31st. And he decides that since he quit, because he didn't like the company, that we had to pay for his flight home. I tried to explain to him, you're a contractor. You're contracted through the end of July. If you want to work through the end of July, and I mean work hard like you don't want to quit through the end of July, we'll pay for your flight home at that point. But we're not going to do it if you quit and leave us stranded in the middle of a job. So he goes ballistic. I told him, I said, we'll pay for your flight, but I'm taking it out of your last check. No, I don't need y'all to do that. I don't need your money. Cuss me out. Just a real asshole. So I get a call from him yesterday. And he goes off. Y'all really fucked up. Not paying for my flight out of here. Leaving me stranded. Yada, yada, yada. Every tough thing that anybody could say. Then he proceeds to tell me that he's going to call the police on my guys out there because one of them has a gun. Well, yeah, one of them has a gun, but it's completely legal. It's locked up in a safe, but it's not something you want to mess with. So I call the guys and I tell them what's going on, and dude's like, yeah, I'll take the gun, and he's got a medical card because he's from California, and he had some medical marijuana. He's like, I'll take that, and I'll take the guns, and I'll go over to the storage unit down the road, and I'll put it all in the storage unit. And I'm like, okay, that works, we should be fine then. Well, a few minutes later, cops barge in on him, tear the room apart, find the guns, find the weed, knives that technically weren't legal in California because they have to be under a certain blade length or whatever bullshit. Come to find out, the dude that's from California had a warrant in Santa Barbara. So we got guns. They were legal, but California doesn't really like guns. We've got marijuana, which is legal, but there again, cops don't really like pot things. So we got guns, we got pot, we got a warrant, and they let him go. When the guy called the cop, he made it out to sound like there were some gang-banging meth dealers cooking meth in a hotel room. So when the cops showed up and find a dude with, really nice guns and cases and, still had the bill of sale for one of them, all the instruction manuals, they were like, well, we expected a gangbanger. We did not expect you to have some pot and some legal nice guns in cases sitting in the safe in the hotel room. So they let him go, and they just told him, put some locks on those guns and call Santa Barbara court system, find out what's going on with your warrant, pay the fine because it was for traffic, and you're good. Now, I just had to laugh. First, when the dude called me and was screaming at me and telling me, threatening me, he actually said at one point, you need to start looking for another job. You need to stop buying motorcycles. And I'm like, oh, so you're jealous that you can't afford a motorcycle? Is that what's going on here? Are you jealous of the bike? I mean, I'm a little jealous of the bike. It's a sexy bitch. I wish I was this sexy. But yeah, so I was a little angry. And when I called the guy who was out in California, he was extremely angry. I talked him down though, you know, buddy, you got a good job, you got a good girl, you got things going right for you. This guy is just angry, he's mad because he has no friends, he's got no money, he's just, you know, a low life, and he's just angry. So just do what you can to avoid getting yourself in trouble, don't flip out. And he's like, you're right, yeah, I'm good, I'll calm down. And he's like, but I am going to need to take the day off of work to deal with this crap, you know. I mean, kind of process this. So I was like, that's fine, you know, take the day. I'm sorry this shit happened. And then after the cops came in, did their search and let him go, he calls me, he's like, yeah, we're going to go to work because I'm on a whole new level right now. Yeah, I'm just excited that all that shit happened. You know, he tried his damnedest to put me in jail, and I got let go. So I will be working today. I'm like, that's awesome. He's like, I'm hoping to put out a few more units than I have been putting out, just because I'm in such a good mood.